Hello, Miss Nicole.
Hi, how are you, Manny?
I am wonderfully blessed as always, and so are you. And a big congrats on Dandelion, a film that speaks volumes and celebrating creativity. I love it.
Thank you so much. I love your background. You're right there with between Casey and Dandelion.
I have another one where they're kissing. I'm like, oh, maybe this one
Oh
is
my
better.
goodness.
But take us from the very beginning. What inspired you to write and direct Dandelion?
Um, yeah, I mean, it was really the place I was in at the time and feeling like I was in a rut and that um I just felt really like a lot of artists, I think, do unseen, unappreciated, like overlooked, like why even bother anymore? And it 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 just lots of comparison to others, like all the things that Dandelion experiences in loud and quiet ways in the film. And I was like, what's something I could tell? Could I leave something in the world that helps people not feel that way or, and so what I kind of learned was, wow, when I'm in the process of making the thing, whatever your thing is, that's the prize, that's the result. And the film's really about process versus result. And when Dandelion immerses herself in process throughout the whole middle of the film, she learns to not care so much about the results that you can't control.
I totally agree. Well said. I love your leads here, by the way. What made you zero in on Kiki Lane as Dandelion and Thomas Doherty as your Casey?
I mean, they just had terrific auditions. Like her singing tape was beautiful, and Thomas gave just like one of the best auditions like that I've ever seen. It truly was remarkable.
You know what? I spoke with them earlier, and I told them that it is like a songwriter is born,
Yeah.
meets a little, maybe a little down home once, and it truly celebrates the art of songwriting that I said even Taylor Swift will love.
Yeah, I think she would love this movie. I hope it finds her.
Oh, well, talk to us about the songwriting journey here in the film.
Yeah, I mean it's great and I think it is a songwriter's film and when we meet Dandelion it's she's not really she's not writing remarkable songs when we first meet her. There's promise and they're good. But when she meets Casey, she does like some stretch work as an artist and pushes herself in in a new direction. They make this beautiful music together, like Custer Park, an old friend. But then in the end, all of that comes together and she is able to finish a song that she started playing in the beginning. She cracks it because she has been in the process and has her head straight on now. But then in the end, she discovers a voice that is authentically her own. And so I think when the film ends, we're at the beginning of her success. The ending of the film is the beginning for her.
I love that. It's true. And also I love the fact that, you know, Thomas Casey is maybe the spark that helped her, but not she's not looking for any man to save her, and I love that.
Right. Yeah. No, she's not. And what I love about their relationship is the creative connection that they share. It's not a purely sexual or romantic relationship. It's what really brings them together is their love of music and their love of songwriting. And to meet someone who loves something like that as much as you do, like, of course, that's going to be intoxicating.
You know, I love the way you shot your film. Haunting, hypnotic, very cinema verite, very observational cinema, I think. Talk to us what made you come up with those decisions. They're so super close-ups and the hands, and.
Yeah, I wanted it to feel very intimate and sweeping and romantic. And to me, there's a romance to the natural world and there's a romance to making art. And I wanted every bit of the film to feel very romantic, but I really wanted Dandelion's life in Cincinnati to feel very in these locked off shots or more verite, not as dreamy. And then I wanted, we get on these very super wide lenses and we use a lot of different lenses when we're out there in South Dakota. And were, you know, a lot of wide angles and tilting up at the actors and just
And
making it
players.
feel, yeah, and the flares and make, because that's how it feels to be out there. And that's what making songs feels like to her. And her world's opening up. You know what I mean? When she's out there, her world and life experience is opening up.
You know what I love? I've been telling this to everybody. I love talking to directors more than the stars
Oh
because
my
you guys,
goodness.
well, because you guys explain the film and it inspires me more and more and more. I love that. But Dandelion is being released on July 12th. What do you hope for viewers to get after watching the film, Miss Nicole?
I want everyone to go see it July 12th. See it on the big screen the way I intended, because you not only get a movie, you get a concert in one. And I think it's a great date movie, but it's for everyone. And I hope you go and you feel like, wow, I want to be in the process of what I love. I hope it just makes you want to go out and do the thing you love the most. And in the end, that it gives you this summer sexy romance to go see and is so uplifting and joyful for you in the end. Like I want people to leave and feel really good.
Right, I believe that, and so a big congrats on Dandelion again, Miss Nicole, and we'll work on having Taylor Swift see the film.
Please do. Manny, I'm not gonna forget. Manny's gonna make sure she sees it.
There you go. Good
We're
luck on
gonna,
everything. Okay.
all right, amazing.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks so
you,
much,
Manny.
Manny.